is stop hoping, start coping. Start. You are lucky to have humans, said other planets to the Earth, and Earth was flattered with mirth. Earth indeed was lucky because what not could the human minds do and what not could the human minds invent. But unfortunately, didn't bother to prevent the repercussions that would come along and make things go from wrong to worse. So hey, please allow this optimistic teenager to begin her rant regarding the health of our planet. Get set, go. These days, I've been getting into a lot of heated discussions with some of my friends and kin who believe shoving off everything into the Ganga waters will wash off their sins, who apparently don't believe in the use of dustbins and not even that global warming is a real thing. A thought passes by my mind and brings in a deluge of anxiety. It intimidates me sometimes and sometimes fills me with rage. It's when I think of all the damage that we have done to our Mother Earth with our own hands. It's when I think of the countless trees that we have brought down with the careless strikes of the axe without second thoughts. It's when I think of all our trash that is now resting on the seabeds and in the guts of the fishes and the turtles. It's when I think of all the birds that have died because of the change that we denied. It's when I think of all the beauty of nature that is gone forever because we selfish humans only knew to devour. Thank you. The severity of climate crisis is not exaggeration. Don't forget the heart-wrenching number of species already undergone extinction. The plastic we use for once will take the next 1,000 years to decay. That means your grandchildren's 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 grandchildren can still find their ancestors' trash on a beach on their vacay. Why are environmental studies only confined to projects and assignments? That's why we first fail to make the necessary amendments. Because you see, the more you connect to nature, the more you realize the need to protect it. Don't you panic of the consequences of the tall trees turning to grey, ugly ash, and our beautiful water bodies losing their sanctity because of our trash. Our future generations are going to need this planet as much as we do. Is it quantum physics? Is it so difficult to comprehend? Because it is time that we stop to pretend that there is hope. Because we've already got a lot to cope. A 16-year-old Greta has the maturity and courage to understand and act in order to save the motherland. It's time you and me also take a firm stand. Before we drown under the melting of 10 billion tons of ice. Before we finally get the importance of that every eco-friendly choice, and before we regret not using our voice. Nature cannot and won't be tamed. You know who's to be blamed? You and me and every single one of us. For turning a blind eye and not paying heed. For succumbing to false hopes and mercenary greed when our only home, our only planet is in desperate need. So please, let's leave the earth as happy and as safe as we found it, because a legend once said, if you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Thank you.